The relationship between Jews, Germans, and Arabs is complex. It is a story of intertwined histories, marked by both cooperation and conflict. Understanding this relationship is crucial in today's world, as global interfaith relations depend on it. Jews, Germans, and Arabs are often seen through the lens of conflict. The Holocaust casts a long shadow, and the Arab-Israeli conflict remains a source of tension. These historical wounds run deep, continuing to shape perceptions and interactions. However, it is too easy to focus solely on division. There are countless examples of interfaith cooperation. Jews, Germans, and Arabs have worked together for peace and understanding. These efforts often receive less attention, yet they are crucial for building a more hopeful future. This essay explores the complex dynamics between these communities. It examines the impact of recent events on interfaith relations, and it also highlights positive case studies and initiatives. The goal is to foster a nuanced understanding of these relationships. It is a call for continued dialogue and bridge building. The October 7th, 2023, Israel-Hamas conflict sent shockwaves across the world. The human cost was immense. The conflict also had a profound impact on interfaith dialogue. Trust, carefully built over decades, was shattered. The immediate aftermath saw a surge in anger and mistrust. Jewish communities felt vulnerable and targeted, while Muslim communities experienced increased suspicion and hostility. These sentiments made open and honest dialogue nearly impossible. Many interfaith initiatives stalled, and long-standing relationships were put on hold. The emotional toll on individuals working in interfaith spaces was significant. Fear and suspicion poisoned the well of understanding. The conflict underscored the fragility of interfaith relations. It revealed the deep divisions that still exist. It also highlighted the urgent need for renewed commitment to dialogue and reconciliation. Despite the challenges, many individuals and organizations remained committed to interfaith work. They recognized the need for dialogue was greater than ever. These individuals often worked quietly, behind the scenes. They focused on rebuilding trust and fostering understanding. Some initiatives focused on providing safe spaces for dialogue. These spaces allowed individuals to share their pain, anger, and fear. They also provided opportunities for listening and empathy. These dialogues were often difficult and emotional. However, they were essential for rebuilding broken bridges. Other initiatives focused on highlighting shared values and common ground. They emphasized the importance of human dignity, compassion, and justice. They reminded people that despite their differences, they shared a common humanity. The October conflict also highlighted the consequences of silence. Many individuals and organizations chose to remain neutral. They feared alienating one community or the other. However, this silence was often interpreted as indifference or even complicity. In the face of injustice and suffering, silence is not an option. Interfaith leaders have a responsibility to speak out against hatred and violence. They must condemn injustice wherever it occurs. Silence only empowers the forces of division and extremism. The conflict underscored the need for a more courageous and principled approach to interfaith work. It demanded that individuals and organizations move beyond neutrality and actively work for peace and justice. Section 5. Shifting sands of opinion. The October conflict also had a significant impact on public opinion. The conflict received unprecedented media coverage. This coverage shaped public perceptions of the conflict and the communities involved. Initial public sympathy for Israel shifted as the humanitarian crisis in Gaza unfolded. The high number of civilian casualties, particularly children, sparked outrage and condemnation. This shift in public opinion put pressure on governments and international organizations to take action. The conflict also fueled a rise in anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. Extremist groups exploited the conflict to spread hatred and division. This highlighted the need to combat all forms of bigotry and discrimination. Section 6. A German tapestry. Germany presents a unique context for examining Jewish-Muslim relations. The legacy of the Holocaust weighs heavily on German society. Germany has a deep commitment to atoning for its past. This commitment shapes its approach to interfaith relations. Germany is also home to a growing Muslim population. Many of these Muslims are of Arab descent. This has led to a complex interplay of identities and narratives. Interfaith dialogue in Germany must navigate this complex terrain. Despite the challenges, there are many examples of successful interfaith initiatives in Germany. These initiatives often focus on building bridges between Jewish and Muslim communities. They promote dialogue, understanding, and cooperation. Section 7. Bridges of Understanding. Academic institutions play a crucial role in promoting interfaith understanding. Universities offer spaces for research, dialogue, and exchange. They bring together scholars and students from diverse backgrounds. Many universities have established centers for interfaith studies. These centers promote scholarship on religion, dialogue, and conflict resolution. They also offer educational programs for students and the wider community. Universities also play a vital role in fostering critical thinking and challenging stereotypes. They equip students with the knowledge and skills to engage in constructive dialogue. They promote a nuanced understanding of complex issues. Section 8. The Power of Shared Narratives. Interfaith dialogue is not just about theological discussions. It is also about sharing stories and experiences. It is about recognizing the humanity of the other. Shared narratives have the power to break down barriers and build bridges. They allow individuals to connect on a human level. They foster empathy and understanding. Many interfaith initiatives focus on creating opportunities for storytelling. These initiatives may involve sharing personal stories, reading literature, or watching films. The goal is to create a space for empathy and connection. Section 9. Seeds of Hope. The relationship between Jews, Germans, and Arabs remains complex and fraught with challenges. The October 2023 conflict exacerbated existing tensions. However, amidst the rubble, there are seeds of hope. The conflict underscored the importance of interfaith dialogue and cooperation. It highlighted the need for courageous leadership and a commitment to justice. It also revealed the power of shared narratives and the human capacity for empathy. Rebuilding trust and understanding will take time and effort. It requires a willingness to listen, to learn, and to forgive. It demands a commitment to building a future where difference is not a source of division, but a source of strength. The path forward is not easy, but it is essential. The future of interfaith relations, and indeed the world, depends on it.